Hey there, Social Security Nation. Breaking news you need to hear right now. The Social Security Administration has just announced that approximately $7,000 will be distributed across 3 separate payments for SSI, SSDI, and Social Security recipients. This is the update millions of Americans have been waiting for. Are you going to be eligible for these funds? And when exactly will they arrive in your account? Stay tuned because I'm breaking down everything you need to know about these critical payments coming your way. Before we dive into the details, if you're concerned about your benefits and want to stay informed about every Social Security update that could put more money in your pocket, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now. Our community is growing stronger every day, and we're dedicated to bringing you the most accurate and timely information about your benefits. Let's start with the big picture. These 3 payments totaling approximately $7,000 represent a significant financial boost for eligible beneficiaries across the country. The first payment, which is set to arrive in mid-April, includes a substantial adjustment based on the latest cost of living changes. The Social Security Administration recognized that inflation has continued to impact beneficiaries, particularly those on fixed incomes, and this first payment aims to address these ongoing challenges. Now, you might be wondering, do I qualify for these payments? That's a critical question. For the first payment, all current SSI, SSDI, and traditional Social Security retirement beneficiaries who are receiving benefits as of March 2025 will be eligible. This means if you're already in the system, you're likely to receive this first payment automatically without any additional paperwork or applications. What makes this April 2025 update particularly noteworthy is the comprehensive approach the SSA is taking. Rather than a single lump sum, the administration has strategically divided the funds into 3 separate payments to maximize their impact and ensure beneficiaries can effectively manage their finances. This phased approach will help many recipients address immediate needs while still having additional support coming in the following months. The second payment is scheduled for late April and targets specific categories of beneficiaries who meet additional criteria. This payment is particularly focused on those who have dependent children or spouses and those who have been receiving benefits for at least 5 years. The SSA recognizes that these individuals often face higher expenses and may need additional support to maintain their standard of living. Have you checked your MySSA account recently? If not, now would be an excellent time to log in and verify your payment information. The SSA has emphasized the importance of having current direct deposit details to ensure prompt delivery of these funds. Those who still receive paper checks may experience delays in getting their payments, so consider switching to direct deposit if you haven't already done so. The third payment, which is scheduled for early May, represents the largest portion of the total $7,000 and includes specific adjustments based on individual circumstances. Factors such as disability severity, total household income, and length of time receiving benefits will all play roles in determining the exact amount each beneficiary receives. This personalized approach ensures that those with the greatest needs receive proportionally more support. It's worth noting that these payments come at a critical time as many Americans continue to face economic challenges. Rising costs for housing, healthcare, and everyday essentials have put significant pressure on fixed-income households. The SSA's decision to distribute these funds now demonstrates an understanding of these ongoing struggles and a commitment to supporting beneficiaries through difficult times. What steps should you take right now to prepare for these payments? First, ensure your contact information is up to date with the SSA. Second, verify your direct deposit information to avoid any delays. And third, keep track of the payment schedule so you know exactly when to expect each deposit. Being proactive now can save you headaches later and ensure you receive your funds as quickly as possible. Some of you might be concerned about how these payments could affect other benefits you receive, such as SNAP or Medicaid. The good news is that the SSA has structured these payments to minimize impact on other assistance programs. In most cases, these payments will not count as income for the purpose of determining eligibility for other federal benefits. However, it's always a good idea to consult with a benefits counselor if you have specific concerns about your situation. For those of you who are newer recipients or have recently applied for benefits, you might be wondering if you'll qualify for the full amount. The SSA has indicated that partial payments may be available for those who began receiving benefits after January 2025, with the exact amount prorated based on your start date. This ensures that even newer beneficiaries receive some additional support during this time. Have you been waiting for a decision on your disability application? This payment structure includes provisions for those whose applications are approved in April 2025. even if they've been waiting for some time. Back pay calculations will include these additional funds, potentially resulting in larger initial payments for new approvals. The regional differences in how these payments will be distributed are also worth noting. The SSA is rolling out the payments in waves based on Social Security number groups, similar to how regular monthly benefits are distributed. This means that some beneficiaries will receive their payments earlier in the designated timeframes than others. Checking the SSA's official schedule can help you pinpoint exactly when your payments should arrive. Many of you have reached out about specific situations, such as representative payees or those living abroad. If someone else manages your benefits, they will receive these additional payments on your behalf, just as they do with your regular benefits. For those living outside the United States, the payment schedule remains the same, though international bank transfers may take additional time to process. The SSA has also implemented special provisions for beneficiaries over the age of 80, recognizing that older Americans often face higher healthcare costs and may have more limited resources. These individuals may see slightly higher payment amounts, particularly in the third payment installment. This age-based adjustment is part of the administration's effort to provide targeted support where it's most needed. What about taxation? This is a question many of you have asked. According to the latest information from the SSA, these supplemental payments will follow the same tax rules as your regular benefits. This means that if you currently pay taxes on your Social Security income, these additional funds will likely be taxable as well. However, many beneficiaries fall below the income thresholds for Social Security taxation and won't need to worry about this aspect. For those of you receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, there's additional good news. These payments have been structured to avoid triggering the SSI resource limits that could otherwise reduce your regular benefits. The SSA has classified these payments in a way that gives recipients a grace period to spend the funds without counting them against resource limits. Do you have questions about how to best use these funds? While the decision is ultimately personal, financial advisors recommend prioritizing essential needs like housing, utilities, medication, and food. After these basics are covered, considering debt reduction or necessary home repairs can be prudent uses of any remaining funds. Remember that your circumstances are unique, and what works best for one person may not be ideal for another. The advocacy groups that helped make these payments possible deserve recognition as well. Organizations representing seniors and people with disabilities have been tirelessly working behind the scenes, pushing for additional support for beneficiaries. Their efforts, combined with growing public awareness of the challenges faced by those on fixed incomes, have contributed significantly to the SSA's decision to provide these supplemental payments. As we wrap up today's update, remember that staying informed is your best strategy for maximizing your benefits. These three payments totaling approximately $7,000 represent significant support, but they're just one part of a larger benefits landscape that continues to evolve. By staying connected with our channel, you'll never miss an important update that could affect your financial well-being. Thank you for being part of our Social Security Nation. If this information was helpful, please hit that like button and share this video with anyone you know who receives Social Security benefits. And don't forget to check the description below for links to official SSA resources where you can verify all the information we've covered today. Until next time, stay safe and financially secure.